Well, the importance of having the opportunity for younger players playing up in the academy system challenges the younger players, especially the one very gifted, technically gifted player, to play against bigger kids and kind of find solutions on the field against the bigger ones, physically stronger ones, and that way we adjust to his kind of qualities.
Down to age 9 and 10, we have kids playing up, U11, U12. We have kids that are 13, 14 playing with 15 and 16-year-olds. I think the important development is being able to play at a high speed and getting used to playing with players that are actually faster, stronger, a little bit more athletic. But I think a lot of our players may not be on the strength side or athletic side, but technically and tactically, I think it helps them out tremendously.
The coaching staff decides who gets to play up based on talent, based on physical ability to be able to handle, playing against older, faster, stronger players, but also smart players, guys who can figure out ways. Maybe they're smaller in size, but they're smarter players, and that way they can get away with handling the challenges of playing the older players.
Come on. We have 397s on our team, so all three of us are playing up. And it's such a great experience because it's only making us better players. We've all got chosen to be on the national pool. So, and it's great because you get to meet older kids. I know I'm just going to develop more from it.
It's a great experience, challenging for me as a young player. It just, I'm 14 against 16-year-olds. It prepares me a lot because I know how the game works when it's older, and I know how they move, how they work, how it's a different kind of speed, and everything's challenging.
Always starts with defending. If we defend well, they will give us goals, right? If we defend well, they will give us goals. And everything we do, it starts with our forwards, midfielders, back line, right? It starts with everybody, right? We all attack, we all defend.
I see myself improving a lot, actually, with everything, actually. My technical work, my physical, making me faster, intelligent.
The result at the end of the day is not so important, but the development of that special player playing up against the bigger kids is much more valuable in the long term.
That's one of the most difficult things for coaches, to be able to where do you draw the line between gaining results and also developing players. I don't think they're mutually exclusive things, that they are related. But ultimately, I think obviously U.S. soccer and the whole academy system would mandate that, but as well all of us naturally would understand that developing players is our #1 priority. But as long as you're taking care of what you need to do as far as what's in the best interest of developing players, that second piece of learning how to gain results, which is important, will come along naturally.
Playing against older players is a different experience. They've played at that level before. They're older, they're faster, they're stronger, they're bigger than us. So you're not going to really outrun someone most of the time, and so you have to be smarter with the ball, and you have to get in certain areas, and you're playing at a higher level. It's not easy. So you're certainly a lot of pressure is on you, and you're forced to play at a higher level than you would if you're playing people your regular age.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to manage, to be able to make sure that the players don't get too overloaded, but it's an appropriate level of competition to force them to have a mental attitude to be able to meet the demand. You have to be able to read it, so you put things out in front of them, and as they start to achieve them, you see that they're building confidence. So it's kind of step-by-step process.
It's not easy, and at the beginning it was a bit tough to go in and play with more physical players and faster players, but slowly into the season you start getting used to it, and you start wondering what it's going to be against players your own age and next year when we play against them.
Playing up challenges you to catch up earlier, to catch up faster with the next highest level. So you always, throughout your whole career, you always will try to find the next higher level. And this is a huge opportunity, if you get that opportunity to play 1 year up or 2 years up, is to see where is the next higher level.
Don't consider the older players to necessarily be better than you, because just because they're more used to playing against older players and faster players doesn't necessarily mean you can't do the same thing. And if you actually want it as bad as we do, then you can definitely play at that level.
The advice that I would give to coaches that are in the position of playing players up is to have the confidence to do it. I know it's difficult, but it's the right thing for the development of players in this country, and ultimately our job is to prepare players for the next level, and part of that preparation requires doing this. So, you know, if we're going to fulfill the jobs that we're called to do here in developing players, we really need to take seriously putting them in the best situations for their development to, again, prepare them for the next level.
1, 2, 3, Chivas!